who are willing to hug everybody and then extend a hand to you as though you got the plagues or something is wrong with you. But God understood that. And so when Paul was writing, God said to him, listen, these people who are called by my name only, in name only, will persecute you if you say that this letter is coming from you. So Paul decided, I'm going to switch the script. I'm going to start from the beginning. And he said, God,
that's right,
who at sundry times, you see, you can't argue with sundry times, because sundry times means anytime and all the time. So God, who at sundry times and in divers manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophet, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he had appointed heir over some things. Over what?
all things.
Wait a minute. Over what?
All things.
So then it means that there's absolutely nothing that God is not in charge of. God is in charge of the good. God is in charge of the bad. God is in charge of the ups. God is in charge of the downs. As a matter of fact, there's absolutely nowhere that you can go that God is not in charge of it. Therefore, when I walk with God, I am not afraid of nobody. When I walk with God, I have confidence that my today, because my yesterday was able to continue into today, I have confidence that what he has already done, he can do again. But so often we find ourselves mired at this time of year. It is at this time of year we remember that we did test Eli in January. You would remember when the sun was going down on that day and you sat down and you start making pledges. This year I'm going to lose 5 pounds. But we gained 5 more. Come on, can I talk to somebody this morning? It is at this time of year that we begin to say, well, I was going to go run in the park every day for 3 miles. And it was this year that we said we're going to make more friends than enemies. But it is this year that we thought that because we wrote on Facebook that a whole lot of people would link up with us. But we find ourselves blocking people and deleting people that we thought were our friends, but they spread things on us, they cut things on us, they did all kinds of things to us. It is at this time of year that you reflect. Yes, sir. And sometimes the picture is quite depressing. Because most of what we have set out to do, we have not done. Some of us, we are ashamed to go back to some places where we were. Because if we show up there, they will see that what we said we were going to do, we did not do. It is a shame that sometimes some phone calls that we made, we can't make them no more. Because what we said we were going to do, we did not do. But I thank God today. I said, I thank God today that every bad day is a good day. I said every bad day is a good day. Because God said to me through the psalmist David that even when I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I don't need to worry about nothing because the God that I serve is with me. No wonder the songwriter starts singing, and he walks and he talks. And then he tells me that in spite of what others say, I am him. I'm his own. So hold your chest up high. You may not have been able to do all the things that you thought you would have done. But I thank God for the things that you did do. One of the things that you did do is that you stayed alive. Oh, Lord have mercy. And you didn't stay alive on your own. Because you can't keep your heart beating. That was God. You can't keep the muscles working. That was God. You can't keep cancer from coming. That was God. things that you didn't do. Come on, can I talk to somebody this morning? I just want to encourage you today to let you know that better days stop worrying about the past. You know, I'm a builder. When you're building a house, the best part of the house, you hide it. Oh, Lord, I wish I could talk to somebody today. I said the best part of your house, you hide it. They dig a hole, put in the blocks of tackle, cast the foundation, and then they dirt it up. So when somebody comes your way and says you're full of dirt, but you know you've been trusting God, you just pray for them. Because had it not been for you, the storms would have taken them away. You took the blows for them. You took the hits for them. You had to buffet the devil to block them. And they didn't understand that. But you know that the best part is hidden. You'd be amazed how true this is. Because if I look at your coat right now, preacher, and Alexander, if I look at your suit, I don't know who made it. So you paid for a name that you hid. Oh Lord, I wish I could talk to somebody in church today. You got to open it up to look on the inside. So if you have on Armani, I don't know. If you have on whatever it is, I don't know. All I know is that you look good and I look good. Praise his holy name. You can't know. Because the title or the brand name. So even when I don't look like I'm God's child, I have to understand that I didn't buy God. God bought.
Praise the Lord, sir.
So you have to open my jacket. And when you open my spiritual jacket, there's a name. I said, when you open the jacket, there's a name. High and lifted up, there's a name. Creator, sustainer, redeemer, there's a name. Conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, there's a name. Lily of the valley, there's a name. Bright and morning star, there's a name. Fairest of them thousand. And then he went from just the noun into the verb. Good shepherd. He says now I'm redeemer. I'm high priest. I'm working on your behalf because I bought you. When people thought you had no worth. And then I put my robe upon you. You see, preacher, if I don't see the brand name, I will treat it the same way as I treat Bobby's.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When I came to Brooklyn, see, in Jamaica, we had a store called Hurry Hurry.
Hurry, hurry.
Anybody remember Hurry Hurry? No? Now, Hurry Hurry was a store that you can go buy things cheap. Oh, reasonable. Thank you, sister. That's a good word. I have to remember that word. Reasonable. And sometimes when you go into Hurry Hurry, you kind of come down from the parking lot in Manchester, in Mandeville. You come down the hill and you make a beeline and you go around and you come back around so you can go that nobody can see. And you always walk with a different bag in your pocket. So when they put the Hurry Hurry things in the Hurry Hurry bag and zip it up, I would take their bag and put it in my bag. To test the lie that I came from Caledonia Mall. Come on, can I talk to somebody? Yes, ma'am. Those who from the South Caribbean islands, there was a shoe store called Bata. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. If your parents give you a Bata to go to school, everybody looks at you funny, because some people are getting their school shoes from foreign. You know what I'm talking about? Shoes that were touched with the ice from the snow. And here, your shoes, you dare not walk in the sun because the thing heat up from the top and heat up. Mercy.
Yes, sir.
But God came and took that person and took his robe, put it over that person. And the first lesson that he taught us is that thank God for hurry. Because at least you can go there. And there's some people who could not go there. Some people had coconut oil. That was their skin cream and shoes. They would come to school barefoot. But God bless it. Come on, can I talk to somebody? Back then you put the sleeping coconut oil beside the coal pot so that it can wake up in the morning to fry yesterday's cooked dumpling and turn it into fried dumpling this morning. I'm talking about where we have come from. And then God took us, and look what God has done. It is his grace that is sufficient. And he said his strength is made perfect in weakness. So if God brought you from there to here,